Based on nothing more than pure speculation, which celebrity do you think has the worst breath? Charlie Sheen. He probably has that hungover and didn't brush teeth in the morning breath. I can smell this comment. Duck, you take my upvote. DJ Khaled. His breath would improve if he was willing to eat pussy and hot wings. Another one. Gilbert Gottfried. I can't imagine a minty fresh breath with that kind of voice. The voice is part of an acting persona. He has a regular voice you won't hear very often. Post Malone, dude just looks like he constantly stinks. Plus that picture Joe Rogan posted recently of the ashtray after Post left tells me he's probably got some serious bogey breath. Twitter tried to nominate him for a Queer Eye Makeover. Ben Affleck. Apparently there have been rumors for years about him having halitosis. Might be due to his struggles with alcohol. No neckhead. He probably smells like rancid mayonnaise. I don't know about breath, but Pete Davidson looks like he smells like stale cigarettes and weed. Just watching his stand-up makes me cough. I came here to say Pete Davidson. I didn't remember his name and searched Google for SNL cast weird looking guy and his name was the first hit. He has Crohn's disease pretty bad and I heard that contributes to his looks. But IDK. Crohn's diseases can actually lead to mouth/tooth/gum issues. So he may fit the criteria of this post through no fault of his own. At the end of a weekend update segment, he once said, "I got new teeth. That would explain it." Gwyneth Paltrow. Yes, she has pearly white teeth. But if you know anything about her company Goop, you would see she is a little out of touch with reality. I imagine she doesn't use a normal toothbrush and toothpaste and is more likely to swish around some concoction of sand, lemon juice, and sea glass and say it heals her mouth and promotes tooth repair. She probably stanks. Oh no, I just saw this. But here is what I posted. Gwyneth Paltrow. I used to know a dude who was a concierge or something at a major San Francisco luxury hotel. He had a lot of minor dirt/gossip. This was easily 20 years ago. He said that her and Ethan Hawke, who were, maybe, secretly dating at the time, came in and stunk so badly that he could barely stand it. Cigs and Bo and just a general funk. And now that I know more about her, yeah, I bet she ducking stinks from the mouth. I don't shower because my body will reach its own equilibrium, it's just adjusting. Duh. Man, you don't understand. She's just mimicking decomposition. Really natural. Harvey Weinstein. Everything on his body looks to just be rotting. He must stink like the sulfurs of hell. Apparently his dick is rotten. Seth Rogen. His breath smells like weed, fast food, beard hair and cheap alcohol. His breath smells like weed, fast food, beard hair and cheap alcohol. Okay, well now I feel attacked. You're telling me username checks out. Kid Rock. Ugh. Flava Flav. I don't think there is any other number one. He looks like he has that homeless Bo smell I got used to when working in soup kitchens. He probably just smells like weed and massage oil. Prince Philip. He's been undead for decades. Came here to mention the Gal Man. Comedian Ron White. Ever since I watched him do that joke on TV with those other guys and saying tat-a-tot and the way he does his mouth and teeth when he says it makes me think he stinks lol. Louis the 100th. K. I imagine it smells like onion rings and regret. Is it regret because he should have gotten curly fries instead? Bert Kreischer. He tries to brush his teeth at least once every 3 days. P.S. He's got some strange ideas about sexuality. He thinks it's okay to be with a dog as long as it's the dog that gets off. Bert ducks dogs and smells like shit. But he's not racist. That's what counts. Jack Nicholson. I imagine Jack Nicholson's breath constantly smells like smoke, gin, and murder. Amber Heard. Anyone willing to poop in a bed out of spite probably has little regard for dental hygiene. Don't you mean Amber Turd? Breathed loudly out my nostrils at this. Jared Depardieu. Don't ask me why. I just have a feeling. His name rhymes with Pew. I have no idea why, but as soon as I read this question, my brain pulled scene pen out of my subconscious. Like instantly. In hindsight I'm pretty confident. That's who I thought of as well. Actually I originally thought of Steve Jobs. But, well. Bella Thorne. I'm sorry but she just seems gross to me. Finally someone said it. She looks like the type that would just wipe herself down with some baby wipes instead of taking a shower. 6x99 you can just tell. I feel like he actually won't though. At that point I feel like it's just a brand. Yeah no? Probably the dead ones. Namarline Munro's tasted pretty fresh last night. r/harlop. $HA. If her lyrics are to be believed, her oral hygiene is jacked. So, you're not supposed to brush your teeth with a bottle of Jack. 40% alcohol by volume should kill germs, right? I mean, as long as you're brushing with it and not just rinsing. So, don't gargle the whiskey after brushing with it then. Madonna. I don't know why. The new age types just always seem to stink. Billy Bob Thornton is where my vote goes. From eating them their French fried potatoes with mustard and biscuits. MMMHMM. Lol. I reckon. Johnny Depp. I love him. But Google those chompers. I've actually talked to him during his Bangs meet and greet. He's a really sweet guy. And I never noticed anything. In fact he actually smelled pretty fresh considering it was really hot that day. We were pretty close and even hugged. So I feel like I wouldn't smelt anything bad if it was there. I think I know the photos you are talking about. But those were years ago when he was filming Pirates of the Caribbean. And he had gotten them done to look like a pirate's teeth. He got them reversed afterwards. Has also been a smoker for a while, so that would explain why he might not have picture perfect teeth. Mayo. That's really interesting actually. I've always imagined him to smell like piss and cigarettes. Just something about the way he looks. He always seems like he needs a bath. I see why you might think that from his appearance sometimes. He went through a really rough period of time because of his ex-wife. I'm sure you know the story, and I think it's understandable why he might have stopped taking care of himself as well during the marriage and while he was suffering the aftermaths. But he seems to be turning things around this year. He looked his best in a while at the Venice Film Festival. Well I'll be damned. His teeth are back to a more normal look at the Venice Film Festival. Good teeth. Bad teeth. I'll root for him always. Joey Diaz. OMG yes. With all the weed and dry mouth and talking shit all day. Definition candidate. Quentin Tarantino. A dude that sleazy almost certainly doesn't brush his teeth after he's done sucking toes. Friend of mine met him. No bad smells. Alex Jones. You know that guy thinks toothpaste is a conspiracy. Hey, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.